Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm T with Teresa H Creates, and this is a flip through of the junk journal that I finally completed. This is from my junk journal from a kit series. I purchased this journal kit from Dreams, etc. It's Dreams with a Z, and everything was provided. So the cover was already done, and all of the ephemera and pages were included in the kit, and then and this is the final product of my creation from those kit items. So I wanted to go ahead and go through this and let you know what I've added and just show you what I've done. So I just have this stretchy lace here holding it together. It is a little bit different because it is a half page in the front cover, so that's a little bit different. I ended up putting eyelets here on the spine and then attaching the signature end using this ribbon. So that was a little bit different for me, both of those. That binding and also the using the ribbon to attach. So on this, I did add these vintage button clusters here. I did hand sew those on. I just thought it needed a little something on the front here, so I did these little clusters. And then let's open it up and get started. So it had this piece of lace that kind of just flopped over, and I ended up folding it over in this envelope, over this dyed envelope here, and creating this nice pocket. So there's a lace pocket there, and I did attach a button down here because there were just several layers of this lace in here to get that to work. This was an envelope, and I've sealed it up and flipped it over, and I did end up cutting a little slit in here to create a pocket. So I've got these little butterfly borders. This is a large envelope. There are these cute little vellum pockets that were included. This one says memories. There's the envelope flap. I ended up putting this little fabric cluster here on the front so that when you close it up, you still get to see some of that there. So it's a lot of texture in this one. So it says My Lady Fair. There's a tuck spot with journaling cards and tags. The papers provided in this, the dyed papers, were absolutely gorgeous. This was also part of it, and I left this open because I really loved this, so I left the envelope itself open. I liked that background. Added this little dream here. I wanted there to be lots of journaling space. I ended up cutting this up. It was a panel, I believe, and so I ended up where it had a lot of ephemera on it, and I cut it up and I added some interest here by using the lace border punch. Here's another one of those little tucks. And this one says smiles. These labels were all provided. That was part of the kit, so the recipient will be able to go in and add whatever they want. They could always just flip it over, write something on the other side, and then put that there. Here's a little pocket. This was the bottom. I ended up trimming it with the peeking shears. There we go. I added this little sentiment on here. This was provided. I like the little lace detail down here. So a couple of tags. I do have a series. Like I said, this was part of a series, and I'll link it below. I ended up adding some lace down here for texture. There's this little pocket and very large journaling tag, but I'll link the series below so that you're able to check that out if there's any part of this that you want to see. I also, along with this series, I had two craft with me videos when I made tags and journaling cards. I did some decorating throughout, but a lot of it I left blank. I did reinforce this little edge here of this ledger paper because it was already hole punched, and so it was a little bit rough on the edges. So I ended up putting some washi tape on the end to reinforce that. I added this to this dyed envelope and made this a pocket here with a journaling card. And so the other side of this envelope, there's a journaling card. There's a couple more journaling cards in here. Added journey, all these little lace details in here. Like I said, a lot of fabric, a lot of texture. These were provided. This little snippet here of fabric was provided, this little pocket. I made these journaling cards. Go right there in that pocket. Lots of journaling space. This was also an element that was provided, again, with the lace detailing. There's a tag. More little tags and journaling cards. I have this attached with washi tape. Added the bulldog clip here so that additional things could be attached. Probably should move that down a little bit. Here's another one of those little pockets. It's so cute, those little vellum pockets. They're nice and dainty. There's a journal card there in that tuck spot. I did use a bit of lace here to create another little lace pocket. I really liked using the lace pockets in this one. It was a really nice feminine feature to it. There's another journal card inside the pocket. It's in here pretty sturdy, even though it was just this little tie on. The whole signature is pretty sturdy. And she would be able to add to it if she wanted to. There's a little tuck spot there. The other side of this pocket is a journal card. I loved this. This was provided with the actual kit. That was cute. And I left a room there for a pocket. There's more of that lace detailing. I just put a doily over, just folded it over front and back. I just thought this plain sheet needed a little something, but I wanted to add as much or leave as much writing room as possible. It's important that there's actually space to write in your journal, right? Just added a little bit of lace here. This is the pocket for that envelope. Again, on this side of the ledger, I put more washi tape, and I did glue that on. But I may have to go back and fix some of that. That washi tape is pretty low tack, so I always have to add a little extra glue. This little mini file, I guess it's a file folder, was included, and I made these little tags to go in, so they're all inserted in there. Some of the tags came with, some of them I made. Here's journaling cards, more tags, or I say made, but I decorated them. Just added a little extra. Here's some journaling cards here. It has the little charm on the bulb pin. It was already included, that little bulb pin and charm. So a lot of this was done. This little vellum pocket was included. I used some old masterboard that I had to create that tag so that it would be seen in here. All the little pretty edges. This is why we do the flip through, right? So we can see all the little bits and pieces that need to be fixed. There's a little bit of a lace there, lace trim. This says beauty. There's a journal card there. Notes, more lace detailing there, a little lace border punch. Just a nice ephemera picture. And then I did use some lace trim that was left over to make these little lace pockets. There's a journal card and a tag there. There's another one up here, another journal card. Here's one of those little pockets. It says vintage. And then this pocket, so we have a journaling card, and we have, a tag and a journaling card. And then this envelope opens up. I didn't put anything in here, but you can put little keepsakes in there. And then this is the envelope here for plenty of storage. So this is the back of the signature, and then a belly band, and I've got 2 more tags in there. And then here is a pocket, and it does have a gusset on it, so it has a nice wide opening. And then I did make this little pocket or this little envelope. I didn't make it, I decorated it so that there would be a place for secrets. So the pocket goes there. I wanted to leave it out so a little bit of that trim. So there's a lot of texture on this one. And again, this lace is nice and wide, so it goes right across the back of it. There's a lot of texture in this journal. It's very feminine. I like it a lot. It's probably the most feminine journal I've done to date, that's for sure. But it was nice. It was nice to have a journal kit to be able to complete a journal, especially when you're like I was kind of in a creative slump, and this really got me going again. Having everything curated and provided for me again. I got this from Dreams, etc. This kit, and I will go ahead and link that in the description below. I hope you like this flip through. Give me a like if you did. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section. Please, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And until next time, bye.